Good Saturday, everyone. Looking at our Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union headlines. Scattered tropical downpours continue. We're still watching a flash flood risk through at least Monday. Tropical moisture is to blame, and we're still monitoring the potential for a dangerous heat wave at the end of next week. This shows us radar estimated precipitation over the last 24 hours, and you can see Cumberland and Fentress County there in the middle. If you start at the top of the image, you see that strip of dark green that stretches from, say, Salina to south of Byrdstown into northern Fentress County. That prompted a flash flood warning yesterday afternoon, and I was in Jamestown for the Chamber of Commerce 50th anniversary, and it absolutely poured the rain while we were there. I didn't see anything too incredibly trivial, but it was definitely pouring down the rain. Down in western Cumberland County had some good downpours yesterday, stretching across, looks like maybe the Tabor Loop area, back across Sparta and Doyle. Just west of you folks. My goodness, 3 to 5 inches of rain being estimated by Doppler. So some good downpours of rain across the area yesterday. There will be more today, so just be aware of that flash flood threat. I mean, we've seen some warnings and advisories over the last several days. We'll see more of those today. Premier Generators bringing us our threat outlook. Cannot rule out a damaging wind gust, especially if you get like what we call a wet microburst. Heavy rain in a short period of time can bring down some gusty winds from aloft and blow down a tree, break some tree branches. The greatest risk, though, it looks like through Monday, will be the flash flood risk. So we'll have to be very, very, very mindful of that. Clearview Closet and Blind bring us our 5-day forecast. 90% chance now of scattered showers and thunderstorms for our Saturday. I think we're going to see that radar just really light up. We're seeing it light up right now north of Knoxville and down around Chattanooga. I think we're going to fill in that gap as we go over the next several hours. If you have outdoor plans or you're at an outdoor event, be prepared for that. Otherwise, it's going to be very hot and humid. So, yeah, 70% chances of showers and thunderstorms Sunday and Monday. We drop it down to 50% on Tuesday as it looks right now. Don't be surprised if we have to raise that back up a little bit, but I'm looking at some data. But anyway, we'll go optimistically 50%. And then Wednesday, we drop down to 30%. The trade-off is when rain chances go down, heat goes up. So we'll be looking at some hot temperatures in the middle of the end of next week. And that's what our Weikert Realtors extended threat shows is at least through Friday. I bumped this from Wednesday and Thursday to Friday. But I think Wednesday and Thursday we're going to be okay. We're not going to be as hot, but by Friday I think we're going to be really cranking up the heat and humidity. So that's what's dangerous is when you add the humidity, that gives you really dangerous heat indices. You just can't cool down because you can't efficiently sweat and let that sweat evaporate and cool you off. If that sweat can't evaporate, you just keep getting hotter and hotter, and that's when things get a little bit dangerous. Looking at the tropics, we do have a little something to watch. They've highlighted this morning. It looks like it could develop over the next couple of days or so, but then after that should run into a hostile environment and possibly dissipate. But it is something that we'll keep an eye on. On this day in weather history, brought to us by Bramwell Travel, 1960. Check this out. In 1960, Cow Creek and Greenland Ranch in Death Valley, California, reported morning lows of 102 degrees. Can you imagine a morning low of 102 degrees? Their highs are in the 120s. The coolest low for the entire month for both locations was 82 degrees. That's unusual for a desert environment too. They normally cool off significantly at night because the air's so dry. There's no moisture to hold on to the heat, but not the case in their case in 1960. 2006, the first of 2 severe thunderstorms hits the St. Louis area, causing the largest power outage in the city's history, with over 500,000 people losing their electricity. Gotta watch those summer storms. I tell you what, they can have some kick. I'll be watching out for that and our flash flood risk. And you all just take care. Keep looking up. For even more weather information, meteorologistmark.com.